Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is the Walkthrough King, and here we got another brand new Fortnite update. So you know what we gotta do? We gotta do a patch note video kind of going over everything that there was with this update. Tonight's update was 15.30, and there really wasn't a whole lot with this update. This video is going to be kind of a quicker one and a little bit different from the usual format of the patch note videos that I do. Anyways, before we get into this, if you guys are new here, definitely recommend subscribing and joining our amazing community. And if you guys want to support the channel, a like on this video would be appreciated. Let's get right into this though. Starting out, let's go over the bug fixes that were brought in with 15.30. Basically, there was a lot fixed and changed with 15.30. These are all of the bug fixes right here. If you guys want to take a moment to pause and check all of these out, feel free to do so. I'm going to scroll down just a little bit. Here's the mobile changes down at the bottom that were just cut off. And that's pretty much all of the bug fixes is right here from general down to mobile. So pretty good that Epic is always staying on top of fixing bugs and making sure the game is running smoothly. Of course, there are always newer bugs that are introduced with every single update, but they always try their hardest to fix everything as it goes along. Going into everything that was in this update, there's a brand new Mandalorian LTM event that is now going on. It is live in game right now until February 9th, and this is the image for it right here. I'll go into a little bit more detail throughout this video on that LTM as we go. Anyways, we have all of the new cosmetics that were brought in with this update as well. There's a couple in this image here that are older, but yeah, these are all of the new cosmetics. I did upload a separate video also showcasing the emotes. Credit to Hypex for that emote video in that separate video. I'll have that linked in the description as well, so if you guys want to check that out too, feel free to do so. In this update, there were also 3 brand new exotic weapons introduced. One of them is the Chug Cannon. I have a guide on obtaining this in the description. The Burst Quad Launcher, I have another guide in the description for obtaining this. And a third one, the Frozen SMG. And basically, this is not live yet in the game. I did get a chance to use this on one of those Fortnite private servers, and it seems like it's almost unfinished. I don't know if it was just the way you used it in the private server, but it did seem like this weapon was unfinished or was not ready yet. Who knows, maybe this will drop at some point in the future, within the next couple of days, or maybe it'll drop with the next update, but keep in mind that there's going to be a third exotic being introduced very soon called Frozen. Moving on, Mando's Bounty is, the description for it is, the best hunter in the galaxy wants to prove himself against you. Challenge other players to see who can score credits the fastest. Take out bounty targets for extra credits and eliminate specially marked hunters for high tier loot. So it's kind of similar to the John Wick LTM event that went down last year. Actually, that might have been almost 2 years now. But anyways, yeah, very similar to the John Wick bounty event, except it has a little bit of a twist with Mandalorian hunting down the highest scored player. Moving on, there's a umbrella that you can get for winning the Mandalorian Bounty LTM. This umbrella actually looks pretty cool. It's pretty clean. I would definitely recommend hopping in game trying to get this umbrella. Here's 2 images of the new cosmetic skins that were introduced. These are the Valentine's Day skins, and they'll be dropping very, very soon. There's also a couple of new features. All 6 of these are for completing something in the Mandalorian LTM Bounty event that is currently going on. So if you guys are interested in the achievements or features, there are 6 brand new ones that you can earn with this Mandalorian event. Moving on, there are also 2 brand new banners. Both of these are themed after Valentine's Day. More than likely, these will be dropping with either like a challenge pack for Valentine's Day or just given out for free. Or who knows how these will drop. It wasn't actually said. It was just leaked out that these are coming soon for Valentine's Day 2021. There's also 2 new bundles that will be dropping soon. One is Squatting Dog's Locker Bundle, and the other is Loya's Locker Bundle. These are what they come with. Moving on, we have the legendary quests for week 10, so these will be active and live this Thursday. Destroy sofas, beds, or chairs, up to 100 of them. And these are the epic quests for week 10 as well. Feel free to pause on any of these as well if I'm going too fast to read these off yourself. Moving on, we have the legendary quest for week 11, deal damage to opponents with crossbows. So this basically confirms that either crossbows will be active in a LTM throughout that week, or crossbows might actually be unvaulted very, very soon for Valentine's Day. And moving on, these are the week 11 epic quests. Next up for things to cover, this is the music pack right here. This is the icon for it. This is kind of like a classical opera style of music pack. A new item was added called Event Mode Hands. We're not really sure exactly what this is yet, but judging by the name, for upcoming events, more than likely for events that we don't actually have to participate in or shoot or do anything else in, this might be what we have and use as our quote-unquote current weapon, where basically it's just everything's disabled and we're just running around watching what's going down. Kind of like what we seen during the Galactus event, but now it has like a more official, more clean look in game. There was a bunch of cosmetics that were updated with the new shop design as well. These are all of the new ones that were updated for this update. This means that any of these cosmetics can return at any point in the future. Now keep in mind as well, with a lot of the updated cosmetic images, ones that are not updated can actually be returning too. So it doesn't guarantee that any of these will actually drop in the item shop. And ones that don't actually have updated images, that's not guaranteeing they won't ever come back either, because as FireMonkey has shown in the past, those can return too. It's just the item shop look will look very, very weird having the old images. But yeah, these are all of the new images for new cosmetics that were updated, so any of this can drop at any point in the future. And then going on again, for the Mandalorian LTM, when Mandalorian enters into the match, he's going to hunt down the player with the most credits. You can get to the top, but can you stay there? And there's a bunch of strings right here for that Mandalorian LTM, so these will show up in the kill feed during that game, or just on the HUD itself. And then Sheena BR did report that there were slight changes to the music playlist that were made this update, and the music playlist is always used for live events, so that pretty much confirms that we will get a live event this season. Also, going further on that, Donald Mustard did say a while back on a podcast that Season 5's live event is going to be really, really cool, and he cannot wait to show that to us. So that's just more confirmation that this season we will get a crazy live event. And we're looking at a 0 point season. The 0 point is out and about. As we've seen in the past, whenever the 0 point is out, crazy stuff always goes down. So I cannot wait to see what they have in store for us for the live event this season. There's also a brand new point of interest. It is just south of the little desert area of the 0 point. And it is a Star Wars themed point of interest. Who knows what movie this is from and what the official name of this place is? Drop that down in the comments if you do, and let me know what you guys think of this new point of interest as well. I've been there and it is actually pretty cool and unique. I'm glad they're finally updating the map again, as it has been a little while since we've seen a map update in Fortnite. So pretty cool to see this new little point of interest. Sheena BR did report as well that the Brute got some updated strings. This does not mean it's going to be dropping in game or it's going to be unvaulted. This could mean that it could be updated strings for creative or anything else. But yeah, the Brute did get some updates to it. I have no idea what this means, but hopefully it does not come into live games anytime soon again. There's also 2 encrypted sets in 15.30. One is Guest Fiction, the other is Animal Clock. And with a lot of past encrypted sets, the first letter of each word is usually the initials for the official name of it. Like with the Ninja skin, TB were the initials for that. And what is TB? Well, that's his actual name, Tyler. So if they are going off of this, again, GF, what initials could that mean? As well as AC, what could that mean as well? I'm interested to know what you guys think that could be and what new Hunter set could be dropping in the future. There's also another updated LTM Team Rumble one-shot, one elimination. That actually sounds really cool, so I can't wait to see and play in that in the future. There's also some new elimination and bounty strings. You eliminated Epic Games, you eliminated Epic Games with kindness, and an Epic employee has cleared your bounty, so that's going to be pretty rare to see if that is only through Epic Game employees playing in live games. So if you guys ever do see that, that's going to be something extremely rare and one of a kind, and you're probably not going to see that very often, if ever at all. Moving on, there's 3 new creative devices. One is Game End, one is Phone Booth, which is basically the phone booth from Party Royale, assuming it does the exact same thing. And the third one is a player checkpoint, and this is for basically if a player hits a certain spot, a certain FX that you set to play will actually play. Hypex is reporting that the Slurp launcher is sold by Remedy, and the quad launcher is by Fishsticks. I do have separate guides again in the description with the exact locations and gameplay of those. There's also a couple of new UIs and menu designs and things that might be used in the future. There's a custom victory callout, what to end, winning team, and play activate FX. These are all of the new settings, UIs for the creative changes. We also have a custom defeat call out as well. And then the FireMonkey said there's a new creative folder called Dad, and it appears to be a list of well-known islands. So that is pretty interesting. Always good to see creative getting some quality of life updates. Sheena BR has also stated 15.50 has already been added to staging servers, so we could see another new update with 15.40 next week. Keep in mind that is just speculation, that's not a guarantee, so don't quote either one of us on that. Here's the deal damage to opponents with crossbow lines. There's another new LTM that was added, Solo Rumble Siphon, which also exists with a Duo Rumble variant. In creative as well, you'll also be able to disable people spawning in with pickaxes, so this could be pretty useful for those who do a lot of things in creative. You can now also use House Party as your microphone, so if anybody doesn't have an actual microphone now, and you have a phone with the House Party app, you can actually use that as a microphone, which is actually really cool. It just adds more options for people to communicate in game and opens up the game even more for people to join in and just talk with each other and try and communicate and get better at the game. The superheroes can now be refunded as well. This was reported by Fortnite itself as an upcoming thing for this update, and now it is official and live in game. A bunch of the emotes, so basically all of the emotes that were collabs, now have been updated to the icon rarity. There's also a couple of new quest tags added in 15.30. As I said earlier, Mando's Bounty is available from today until February 9th. Epic also made a mistake and replaced the Hop Rock Dualies inventory icon with the normal one. I'm assuming they're going to change this back pretty soon. And we have a bunch of encrypted pack files. It looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. We can count! Woo! But anyways, yeah, 7 encrypted pack files. All of them are really small in file size, so probably maybe like a skin or something or a couple of emotes. But yeah, 7 encrypted pack files to look forward to for new stuff coming in the future. And the upcoming Mainframe Hunter will have some sort of reactive feature according to the game files, but it's impossible to tell in which way the Hunter will be reactive. So the next upcoming Hunter, which is more than likely going to be a collaboration, as all the Hunters basically have been in a collaboration so far, will be a reactive skin. Anyways, now before we take off, and this video is actually way longer than I thought it would be, but yeah, now before we take off, I'm going to play the trailer for the Mandalorian Bounty LTM. Let me know what you guys think of this update. Not a whole lot to it, but there was a little bit to cover, as you guys could tell from the length of this video and just going through and being thorough with everything. But let me know what you guys think of this update, if you guys think that this was enough, or if you guys cannot wait for the next one already. Anyways, here is the Mandalorian LTM trailer. I'm taking off for now. This has been the Walkthrough King, and we'll see you guys at the next video. Peace out, everybody. Let me know what you guys think of all of this, and we'll see you at the next one.